What is up, guys? My name is BobaTalks and welcome to a brand new Arrowverse video, and I'm saying that because in today's video we're going to talk about the Crisis on Earth X synopsis because it gives us a little bit of information, and I think we can speculate a little bit from here on out, which I want to encourage you guys to do in the comment section, as I love starting conversation about all of this stuff. And then I want to address this photo about Felicity. I think some of you guys will know the one I'm on about. I wasn't originally going to do it, but there's quite a lot of spark and conversation about it, so I thought may as well get you guys talking about it as well, and I'd love to hear your thoughts in general. But before I go on this video, guys, if you do end up enjoying this video, be sure to hit that like button as well as that notification bell. Consider hitting that button as well to make sure you never miss out on an Arrowverse video. So the synopsis for the Crisis on Earth X is as follows. Barry and Iris's wedding brings the gang together, but things go awry when villains from Earth X attack the ceremony. All of the superheroes band together with help from their super friends like Citizen Cold, the Ray, Felicity Smoke, Iris West, and Alex Danvers to take on their most formidable villains yet. Earth's mightiest heroes, Green Arrow, Supergirl, The Flash, and White Canary lead their teams into battle to save the world. So this synopsis indicates to me that there's a possibility that the Earth X troopers might actually be invading our Earth first, or Earth 1 should I say, since when Barry and Iris are having their wedding ceremony, it seems that the villains from Earth X, or the troopers, will be crossing over into our Earth and attacking them and interrupting the ceremony. So it obviously seems that Barry and Iris's wedding is going to be sort of the beginning of the crossover, or towards the beginning, and then when things get rolling with that, that's when all of a sudden these Earth X villains come out of nowhere. Perhaps it's the troopers, because we do see in that little tiny teaser we got for the Crisis on Earth X, we saw Sarah Lance kicking the crap out of some of those troopers, so that's when the first wedding ceremony goes down. But we do know later on as well that there is a dual wedding going on between Felicity and Oliver and Barry and Iris, which is quite interesting and will probably most obviously be set after the Crisis on Earth X stuff has all been dealt with. I love the line in the synopsis where it says all the superheroes band together with help from their super friends like Citizen Cold, the Ray. I'm just really excited for Citizen Cold. We've already seen what he looks like a little bit, and if you don't already know who Citizen Cold is compared to Captain Cold, he is basically a hero version of Leonard Snart. And when I first found this out, I was kind of like, well, on Legends of Tomorrow he kind of evolved from a villain into an anti-hero into still a bit of a scumbaggy Leonard Snart, but he kind of reflected a little bit of Citizen Cold in Legends of Tomorrow, and now we've actually got full-blown Citizen Cold, and he's just a different Earth's version of a hero version of Captain Cold. So he's not completely like hero version of like the Flash. He does actually, interestingly, take over the spot of the Flash as Central City's protector, but I wouldn't exactly call him the pinnacle hero like the Flash or like Superman, for example. He's still a bit rough on the edges, but Citizen Cold essentially is the superhero version of Captain Cold, Leonard Snart. I'm also really excited to see the Ray. That's going to be awesome as well. We've only got a little bit of a set picture of him as well. Initially, his costume looks kind of cool, but we can only see it from the back, so I'm going to have to wait and reserve my judgment for when we finally get a little bit more of that. But this leads me on to this whole Felicity thing. Now, this is very, very spoiler-filled territory. I don't want you guys to go mad. This may be true, it may not be true, so go forward at your own risk. It's just been talked about everywhere at the minute, and to be honest, you may have already been spoiled with it already. But as I said, this isn't concrete. It's not actually established. We don't know if it's true, but I just want to discuss it with you and have that opportunity for you guys to talk about it in the comment section as well. But when you do, please use spoiler tags, because there's some people who just don't want to know anything, obviously, about the show and be completely surprised when the episode airs. So some user has posted these following photos, and it's obviously a grave, and it's got Felicity Smoke saying loving daughter on it, 1989 to 2017. So obviously the whole speculation and the rumors that are going around everywhere is that Felicity might die in the crossover event, or she's just got to die in general and leave the Arrowverse. I'm seeing all kinds of comments on Reddit surrounding the actual nature of these photos being very suspicious and not necessarily very legitimate. But for a moment, let's just say, for instance, that these were actually real. What would actually be that case for Felicity dying? Some people are theorizing that this might not be our Felicity. It could be the Felicity on Earth X, and she could be like a higher up, or potentially even the leader of the resistance, because obviously the Nazis are controlling Earth X, and they've dominated Earth X, and that is what Earth X is if you didn't actually know what this crossover is all about. So some people are saying that she might have a significant role and ends up dying in the process, but my only response to that is, would they really give this much attention to that character, even though it is a Felicity? You know, think Legion of Doom when they made Doom World, and that character, that other version of Felicity, died on there. There was barely any attention given to that character, and it wasn't much of a big deal. And even if another Felicity ends up doing something in this crossover that really helps out our good old team of superheroes, I don't think they would go about burying her and dedicating a whole couple of minutes scene to it. I just can't see that happening. The photos are quite convincing and they're very well done if they are fake, but what we do know is that Felicity is Jewish in Arrow, and this coffin does have the Star of David on it, so I don't know, it does kind of seem convincing in that way, but at the same time, there is absolutely no proof for this whatsoever actually happening. If it is the case, then I can't imagine it is our Felicity or Earth 1's Felicity. I know there are also so many people screaming in absolute joy at the possibility of this being real, because as we all know, there is a very conflicted audience of, if, you know, is Felicity actually any good on the show, or some people love her, some people hate her. I personally think she's got better, and I wouldn't like this to happen. Don't slate me for that, that's just my opinion. We have also heard that Emily has actually been filming up to or around episode 11 of Arrow. That would be obviously after the crossover event, so that brings this photo into question even more. Was it actually just another Earth's Felicity, which is, you know, obviously in this case Earth X's, or is this photo fake, or could this be a flash forward for Felicity dying? I don't know. I would love to know your thoughts in the comments below, guys. I thought we would have a little talk about it in this video. Do you think this photo is real? Do you think if it is real, it might be a Resistance version of Felicity on Earth X? Or do you think this is completely fake and it has nothing to do with the show? Or do you think it is actually our Felicity on Earth 1 and it could be a flash forward or something like that? Let me know down in the comments below. But that is everything I want to discuss in this video, guys. If you did enjoy this video, please hit that like button, as it really does show your support for the channel. And if you are new to this channel, maybe even consider hitting that subscribe button to never miss out on any Arrowverse shows content. You can also stay a little bit more up to date with me personally. If you want to do that, you can follow me on social media. The links should be popping up on the screen around here, or you can click on one of the links in the description below. But apart from that, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.